Alien Black, White, and Blood from Marvel Comics. This is sort of an anthology. They've done a few of these Black, White, and Bloods. There's been like a Deadpool and a Moon Knight and a Wolverine, and everybody under the sun pretty much gets one of these. And I like the Alien franchise, so I was like, hey, I'll check it out. I want to see some aliens. So this is a little different than some of the other ones, I think, because they have a like a repeating story. There's like a story that runs through the entire, all the issues that are going to come out. And, you know, obviously it's black and white with highlights in red and stuff. And this story had a lot of exposition in it and not enough action for me. Though we finally get some here. I mean, this guy gets ripped apart. That's pretty cool. And we finally get an alien. I mean, you know, a queen alien there. But wasn't very happy with this with the main story, I guess. So I didn't think there was enough aliens in it. And it was also like you had to know a lot of lore. Like you had to know, it feels like you had to know a lot of alien sort of lore. And I know enough, but I'm not an expert or anything. So here we finally get the credits here. So that main story is called Utopia, written by Colin Kelly and Jackson Lansing. And the artist is Michael Dowling, with color by Chris Sotomayor. You know, I say these, I don't know if anybody really cares, but I feel like you should give credit to the people who do this stuff. And the second story we're about to see is The Hunt, written by Stephanie Phillips and art by Marcelo Ferreira. And the last one, which is my favorite, is Maternal Instinct, and that's written by Ryan Caddy and Devmalia Pramanik. Man, I wish I had looked up some of these names before, but anyway, this next story introduces a new color. There's like green, and so they also kind of get away from the black and white where it's more gray tone sort of stuff. And because it's digital color, it's not like old school offset printing. This is digital color. It all just looks kind of muddy, and it just looks like a color comic that is like just muddy. And so this story doesn't really use the green, red, blue. It's too much. It's like, it's crazy too much. And they got some alien action in it, but I wasn't really happy with it. This last story, though, even though it's, I guess they can use the green because the alien blood is green, and it's called Black, White, and Blood. So red blood, green blood, you know, they get freedom on this one. But the computer screens on this, but the art on this one really takes advantage of the sort of theme. Once they get to this part, yeah, like that looks awesome. Like that totally changes the vibe. I love that. Yeah, this is the best story. This is kind of how these anthologies go, where, you know, man, you get crazy stuff like that's just awesome. That might be I'm probably going to use that as the thumbnail. So my point is, yeah, like it's hit and miss with the artist and stuff. So, you know, this is probably going to be a 4 or 5 issue, probably 4 issues. And that main story isn't good enough for me to really stick with. So I'm probably going to drop off after this one. If I see some of my favorite artists are on one of the issues, maybe I'll grab it, but hell. Anyway, that's Alien Black, White, and Blood.